Hi, I'm Jill. I'm a dollhouse miniaturist of 30 years, and I started this channel to show people how I meet miniature dollhouse challenges. So let's go and see what I'm up to today. So we arrived back home safely, and I have to say we were lucky that we had the lovely weather on the way up so we could show you our volcanoes with the snow on them, because on the way down it rained all the time and it was just misty. But we're here now, and today I'd like to show you some of the things that I picked up when I was at the convention and what we got in our goodie bags, which I'll explain later. And I'll also kind of fill you in a little bit on a Christmas project I'm planning on doing, and we can do it together. So those two things. And then I'll just tell you that when I got home and I checked my Tudor house, my heavy machinery that I put on it to straighten up the floor has worked, so it's all nice and flat now, and tomorrow I can make a start on doing the other floors. So that was all good. So now I'd like to show you first of all the goodie bag items. Now, so with the convention, over here Roger, with the convention, well, first of all, I'd like to say that the North Shore Club, who hosted it, it happens every 2 years and a club will host it, they were extraordinarily generous with what they gave us. And they gave us lots of little tools for attending and little survival bags and lolly bags. And for one of the dinners, we all got a tiny wee staircase. This has been 3D printed. And also a nice little gift at dinner, which is lovely. And the girls worked really hard, and they also, in one of the goodie bags, had made us a toy box. So all the registered people got a little toy box from them. And these are the girls that made Harry Potter's school, Hogsworth. And that club pulled together, and two of the main players of that club did a lot of the work on that. And that exercise was it was amazing that all the members took a room and did a room, and then the two major players, Francis and Jean, they made all the structure and then they put it all together. So there's 25 pieces in that castle, and that has to be a heads up for that club. I mean, it's just amazing. So thank you, girls at the North Shore Miniature Club. Now, these little, all these up here are what happened in the goodie bag. Now, each club that's going to the convention sends in a gift, and they do 200, maybe 150, 200, and these are put in goodie bags for the delegates when they arrive. And so we've got heaps of little things. I'd just like to point out a couple. Now, this was made by the Sunday, now they call themselves, let me get it right, Weenie Sunday School, and they're actually a group from the North Shore girls that meet on a Sunday and do very small stuff. And this has got a little explanation. At the top of the stairs under the bed laid a tatty old shoebox, overflowing in memories. And in here we've got lots of little photos, little bits and pieces that you would keep. A lot of work has gone into those, and they would have made at least 100 of them, I would say. And we've also got from Alexandra, the Goldfields down in the deep south, and it's a small group, and I think there's only 3 or 4 ladies in it, and one of them had attended. They made, you know, about 150 probably little Christmas wreaths. It's really excellent. And the Whakatane girls, who have got great senses of humour, they did these. And that is basically what's at the top of the stairs. Sometimes it is best not to know. And they've got do not disturb on there. And then another one to mention is one from a member of the Levin group, Susie Cartwright. Now, Susie sent in a print of a Madonna in a frame, and she sent in a little explanation, and I'll read this to you. So she says, at the top of the stairs is the main setting for Agatha Christie's murder mystery, The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side. A portrait of the Madonna and the child is a clue to the motive for the murder. So to read the book, or you should read the book, or Google it. And that's what Susie says, and all the best wishes. So that was a good explanation for the saying, what's at the top of the stairs. So that was my freebies. Oh, my club, Lower Hutt Club. We made a little shelf that would go into a hallway with pegs for coats, and wrapped it in an old street map. A good way to use your old street maps up. So that was nice. Now, this is what I bought. I bought a lot of stuff. Some of them I bought for my club, for raffles. There's a beautiful little layette made by Mavis Jane. And nice little knitted things from a lady in Christchurch, Janice. Some art glass made from a member of the Lower Hutt Club. I found a collection of teapots that were from an estate sale. I got some Tudor things, and this particularly was made by a member of my club in Lower Hutt, by Barry Allen, and I've always wanted something of Barry's. A piece of carved wood, a chest, and that's going to go pride of place in my Tudor house. And this little teddy here has been knitted by Helen Polensky. Now, some of you overseas would know Helen because she goes to all the shows and she does the most exquisite knitting. And it sells in the first day usually, so you've got to be really quick. She knits all sorts of things. She'd knitted witches and cauldrons that were on show. And so you can see I did a lot of good buying. Some old second-hand books, which are always handy. Some bedposts, so my next Tudor bed won't be quite so complicated. So I think myself that I did very well, and I'm looking forward to the next one in another couple of years' time. So before I go, I'd like to tell you what I'm intending to do for my Christmas project. I always try and do one a year. Last year I did this little Christmas scene, but I'm going to do something totally different, and I can take you along with that. I can show you how I do things and what it's going to look like at the finish. So I'll intersperse that with my Tudor house for a little while, and we'll have a lot of fun.